I was asked by someone the other day if it was too late for them to save into their pension at, to use their own words, their ripe old age. I'm Andrew Nelligan, and in this video I'm going to explain why, if you're under age 75, it's never too late to put money into a pension. Now, of course, the sooner you do it, the better, because you'll have the majesty of compound interest growing the value of your fund over a long time, over the long term. But there have been maybe a number of reasons why you haven't concentrated on pension saving to date. It might be that you never really understood pensions, and like most things that we don't understand, we tend to put them into a box marked, I'll worry about this later, and we never get round to it. It might be that your parents didn't believe in pensions for whatever reason, and so advised in inverted commas, you not to put money into pension, and you just carried through that belief into your adult life as well, and now are thinking whether that was the right thing to do. Maybe you just never had the earnings to put money aside into a pension because it was going on just funding your day-to-day living, and perhaps you were a carer and so certainly had no earnings and had to concentrate on just looking after a loved one, and so pensions took a back seat. Maybe it was because you a business owner and you've taken the attitude that, well, my business is my pension, so I will just sell that when I retire. And maybe now you're beginning to think whether that was the right strategy. Same too for people who have chosen to invest in property, whether that's holiday lets, buy-to-lets, over pensions, because they believed that that was the better way to build up a nest egg for their future. But perhaps now are thinking maybe that wasn't the right strategy either. Or maybe it's because you've lost a chunk of existing pensions in a divorce, and so we're starting back from square one and thinking now, what's the point? Or maybe it's just something you just never got round to and thought, I've got to do this, but the day-to-day life got in the way, and suddenly you've looked up and retirement's looming, and you're thinking, I need to do something about it as soon as possible. So they're the reasons why you might not have saved a pension to date. Is it too late? The simple answer is no, it's not too late. 75 becomes a key age where after 75 there's not really any benefit, but if you're under 75 there certainly is. So the most simple reason is because you're getting money saved for your future, and if you're still planning to work for a number of years, you'll get at least some benefit of compound growth. But also, one of the key advantages of a pension is something called tax relief. And quite simply, tax relief is a supplement paid into your pension by the government, by HMRC. Everyone receives a 20% uplift, so 20% basic rate tax relief automatically into their pension. If you're a higher rate or additional rate taxpayer, you can claim back a higher rate or additional rate tax relief via your self-assessment, so you get an even bigger boost, so it costs you less to put more into a pension, so certainly worth doing from that point of view. It might also be possible that you can use something called carry forward, and carry forward is just the ability to go back 3 tax years and use unused allowances in those tax years to make a larger contribution in this year. It might be that you're a business owner and as a business owner, putting money into a pension is a very efficient way to get money out of the business into your pocket, because otherwise you pay yourself salary or dividends, which with the current tax rates and tax allowances for salaries and dividends means you're paying more tax than you would have done. But by making a pension contribution, it counts as a cost of a business or cost of the business, so you can offset that cost against your corporation tax relief. And as I said, you're getting money out of the business into your pocket. So there are a few very good reasons why you might want to start, even if you've left it quite late to start your pension. Really give it some serious thought about doing so. As I said, it's never too late if you're under 75, and doing something is generally better than nothing. And one other benefit is even if you've got a lot of assets elsewhere, especially if you've got other assets elsewhere, maybe a valuable property and other savings, but you've just not put money into pensions. A pension is outside of your estate from inheritance tax purposes. So by putting money into pension, you can pass it down to your beneficiaries without them, your estate, paying inheritance tax. So another good reason to think about pensions there. So I hope that's been helpful. If you want to know a bit more, be able to work out how much you need to save into a pension to build up a particular fund, or what a current rate of contributions might produce in the future for you, in the description to this video I'll put some links to some simple spreadsheet calculators to help you work that out. So I'm Andrew Neligan. If you want to know more about how I help my clients, visit neliganfinancial.co.uk. If you like this video, please do click on the like button and share it with anyone who you think might value it as well. And if you want to know more about the videos when I release them, click on the subscribe button. Thanks for listening.